We're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother, Majo. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
I was asking for any Instagram.
All right, we're gonna get started. Imagine. Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. Wapanya Akwadum means turn and face the east. I'll start with the prayers in the Hebrew, the Lord's Prayer.
Hey, Salaki priest, if you could hold those scrolls.
Khan, sir.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shamka,
Shemkar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwathka,
Malakwavka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazaka,
Tzaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Kwaratazah,
Kawa,
Kawar,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim,
Nathunlanawa,
Nathalanawa,
Lakam,
Lakam,
Kal,
Kal,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaklanawa,
Wasalakanawa,
Kabwathnawa,
Kabwathnawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kabwathinawa,
Kabwathinawa,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Tabayanawa,
Tabayanawa,
Panasaya 1,
Wanasaya 1,
Abal,
Ball,
Hawashayanawa,
Washayanawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Ka,
Amalakwath,
Malakwa,
Waha'ala,
Laha'ala,
Wahatha Pa'arath,
Waha Ta Palarath,
Laiwalamium,
Lawalayim,
Aman,
Aman, in the English, Our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
who art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name,
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done,
in earth as it is in heaven.
in earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts,
Forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
ever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh
Baba Kashah,
Abu Kushah,
Nathan Lanawa,
Ananawa,
Hakak,
Hakash,
Hakak,
Hakash,
Lara Pa'ah,
Lar Pa'ah,
Kal Makalah,
Kal Makalah,
Wakal Madawa,
Kal Madawa,
Hakak,
Hakat,
Latahar,
Tahar,
Hamatazarium,
Hamatazarium,
Hakak,
Hakat,
Ahakwayam,
Hakwayam,
Hamathium,
Amathium,
Hakak,
Hakat,
Al Rakawath,
Al Rakawath,
Hatama'ala,
Hatama Allah,
Lagar Shan,
Garshan,
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai,
Shimi Hawashah,
the water Aman,
Wada Aman, in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
name of Yahweh Shai.
please give us the power,
Please give us the power
to heal
to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness
all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
power to cleanse lepers,
power to raise the dead,
power to raise the dead,
power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
cast them out,
cast them out.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh Shai,
so be it.
thank you, so be it. This is the blessed Israel prayer in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai,
Barak Lanawa,
Barak Lanawa,
Ayasharallah,
Yasha
Wahabayath,
Wahabayath,
Saparium,
Saparium,
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai,
Hashim Yahweh Shai,
the water Aman,
Wada Aman, in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
name of Yahweh Shai,
bless us
bless us
and Israel,
in Israel,
in the school,
in the school,
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al Haharium,
Al-Haharium,
Ma'ayan,
Mahayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Izaria,
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 Ma'aim,
Ma'aim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayim,
Shemayam,
Wa'aratazah,
Ratazah,
Al Yathan,
Ayathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Al Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamor,
Yasharallah,
Yasha'Allah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Zorka,
Al Yad,
Al Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wairak,
Wairak,
Bala Yala,
Bala Yala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Bakal Rai,
Bakar Ra,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Tazaafka,
Taza Afka,
Wabawaaka,
Waba Afka,
Ma'atha,
Mayatha,
Wa'id Awalam.
what I will in the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills,
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
from whence cometh my help.
Whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
made heaven and earth,
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
and I suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
he that keepeth Yasharallah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
or the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in,
from this time forth,
this time forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore. This is Psalms. Lucky. The Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Damayalaka,
Al Damanyamika,
Al Thakarash,
Al Thakarash,
Wa Al Thashakwat,
Wa Al Tashakwat,
Al
Al
Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awayabika,
Al Yabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan,
Wa Mashana,
Wa Mashana,
Yaka,
Yaka,
Nasha'awa,
Nasha Awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Amaka,
Al Amika,
Ya'arm Yamwa,
Ya'am Yawa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Waya,
Waya,
Thayaitazawa,
Daya Aitazawa,
Altazapawanyaka,
Al Taza Pawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Bakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakiram,
Magoya,
Magowa,
Mala'a,
Mala,
Slaki, Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Shum Yasha'Allah,
Iwad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'aitazawa,
Nai Aitazawa,
Lab,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al Yaka,
Al Yaka,
Baryath,
Baryath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakawathwa,
Ahahoya,
Ahohoria,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagariam,
Wahagariam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'imawam,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashath,
Palashath,
I'm Yashabia,
Am Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasayasara'a,
Kasayasha Ra'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakol,
Banakor,
Kwayashwan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Ba'ayanda Ra'ah,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Nadiyamawa,
Nadiyadamwa,
Ka'irab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabah,
Wakatazal,
Wakatazor,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Kal Nasiakamwa,
Kal Nasiakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ath,
Na'awath,
Na'awath,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathumwa,
Shayathamwa,
Kagolgala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapunya Raka,
Lapunya Lokwa,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Thaba Ira Ya'ira,
Taba Ira Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Thalahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Kantharadapma,
Kantharadapma,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Iraka,
Wabasa Wapathka,
Wabasawa Pathka,
Thaba Halam,
Thaba Halam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Payahan,
Qualawan,
Qualawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shumka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Idea Id,
Idea I,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Wayadawa Ah,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shumka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Babadka,
Badka,
Alyawan,
Ayawan,
Alkalharataza.
Al Kaharatazah. In the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Do not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace and be not still,
Hold not thy peace and be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Yasha Allah
that the name of Yasharallah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
tabernacles of Edom,
tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Baal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
Amalek,
and Amalek,
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashurus also is joined with them.
Sure also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kizon,
the brook of Kazan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
are the princes of Zabat,
all the princes of Zabah,
and now Zalmunna,
and as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as a fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as a flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest.
make them afraid with thy storm,
Make them afraid with thy storm.
fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded
troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame,
let them be put to shame
perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
of the Most High,
over all the earth.
over all the earth. This is the blessings prayer in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai,
wa Maya Aka Allah,
wa Ma'ayaka Allah,
wa Allahayim,
wa Alahayim,
Atazab Ya'ah,
Matazab Ya'ah,
Alawap Yahana,
Alawap Yahana,
Ha Alawapyam,
Ha Alawapim,
Ha Suranyam,
Ha Saranyam,
Akwatazayanyam,
Ha Quatazayanyam,
Hakaya Yalyam,
Akaya Yoyim,
Waha Akwathian,
Waha Akwathian,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashim Yahushua,
Hashem Yahweh Shai,
the water Aman.
Water Amun in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Yahushua,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
Commander General Yohana,
Commanding General Yohana,
generals,
the generals,
captains,
the captains,
officers,
the officers,
troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Star, which means turn. Yeshabia, which means to sit. All right, last week we had left off in let's see here.
Numbers
We're in the
15.
book of- Numbers chapter 15. We had ended at verse 32. And Officer a warrior, he was just breaking down how Moses had went to inquire of the Lord regarding the Sabbath day. Okay, so we're going to start off reading 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then as tradition, we'll break 7 verses down in the English. All right. Salaki, Ka'ar, you want to get the first 7 in Hebrew?
Come on, sir.
Yeah.
This is Numbers 15 and 33 in the Hebrew. Wayah Korah Yabawa Athawa Hamatazarim Athawa Makwash Shah Itazayam Al Mashah Wa'al Aharon Wa'al Kal Ha'ada'a 34 Wayan Yakawa Athawa Bamash Shar Kaya La'a Parash Maha Ya'a Shaha Lawa, verse 35. Wa Yawamar Shalagi Wa Ya'amar Yahweh Al Mashah Mawath Ya Wamath Ha'iyash Ra Garwa Shalaki Ra Gawam Athawa Ba'a Banyam Kal Ha'adaha Ma Kawataza Lama Kanaha, verse 36. Wa Yataza Ya'awa Athawa Kal Ha'adaha Al Makah Wataza Lama Kanaha Wayar Gamawa Athawa Ba'a Bunyam Wa Yamath Ka Ashar Tazawa Yahweh Ath Mashah. Verse 37. Wa Ya'amar Yahweh Al Mashah La'amar. Verse 38. Dabar Al Bunya Ya Shara Allah Wa'a Ya'a Salaki Wa'amar
Slug Waya Amar.
Wa'amar Salaki, say that again, sir.
Yep. Waya,
Waya
which means and he. Waya Amar.
Amar. The water.
Yep, I am the bar.
Tha Al Hum Wa'ai Shawa Lahum Taziyah Taza'ath Al Ka Napaya Ba Gador Yahum La Darathim Wa Natha Nawa Al Taziyah Taza'ath Ha Kana Ha Kana Pa Thaya'al Thaka Salaki Thakalath. Verse 39. Waha Yaha Lakam Lataza Yataza Ra'ah Yatham Athawa Wazakar Thumb Ath Cal Watazawath Yahweh Wa'ah Shayathim Itham Wala'ah Thatha War Wa Akar Roya La Bakama Wa'a Ka'ar Ya Ayan Yakam Ashar Atham Zanayam Ikar Yaham. Verse 40.
That's the end of the 7 verses.
Khan, that's the end of the 7 verses.
Yep, no sign curse.
I can get it in the English too, sir.
Khan.
This is Numbers 15, and 33. We started at.
Come. Go ahead.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation.
Right. So if you're caught doing something, you know what I mean, especially in a place where we're ruling, we're not under our oppressor, do not get caught doing some dumb shit. You understand? Like, you see how the police are out today. They're trying to fine you for going 15 over the speed limit. In the kingdom, if you're caught gathering sticks, you know what I mean, which in this context is, doing servile work, you know what I mean, running a business on the Sabbath day, you are going to get caught and you are going to get brought before the judges. Keep reading.
Con. Verse 34. And they put him inward, because it was not declared what should be done to him.
So they went to find out, what are we going to do with this brother? Keep reading.
Con. Verse 35. And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death.
Put to what?
To death.
Put to what?
To death.
You like, you dumbass Christians think that, it's fine to go around sinning. You do not understand the Most High at all. This brother was caught doing something he should not be doing. And they went to inquire of the Lord. Moses went to inquire of the Lord to say, what should we do with this man? And what did the Lord say?
The man shall be surely put to death.
He is not playing with us. He's not. And that damn Christian church has us, has destroyed so many of us into believing that it's fine to just keep on sinning. Keep reading.
Con. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp.
And it was for us to perform this judgment. You know what I mean? So many times we read throughout the scriptures where, you know what I mean, we'll perform the Lord's judgment. You know what I mean? Like, we'll be his hand performing his judgment. I'm paraphrasing. You know what I mean? And there was a brother who had a quote one time, and he was saying, basically saying, when Christ returns and he tells you to chop somebody's heads off, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Are you going to be a brother that follows the order? Or are you going to look at that oppressor, that European man, and say, you know what I mean, I love the white man too much? You know what I mean? It's fun to talk about how the Most High hates Esau, but when Christ returns and comes to execute judgment, are you going to follow that order or not? You know what I mean? And, to the brothers in the school, as I say this, I'm saying this to myself as well. If you can't complete a small order, how the hell are you going to chop somebody's head off? You understand? Like, you can't complete something as small as checking in. When Christ returns and tells you to take this man's head off, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like, we got to get serious when it comes to serving the Most High. You know what I mean? Like the sons of Levi had said, they drew the line in the sand and they crossed that line saying, we'll serve the Most High. You understand? That's the spirit that we have to have, because these brothers, they stoned this man to death. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
Con. Verse 36. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and
right.
He died.
And he died. They executed that man. Keep reading.
Con. As the Lord commanded Moses.
They followed orders. They completed that order. You understand? The Lord is a man of war. He is a militant power. He is not playing. You do something that goes against the laws of God, you are going to be put to death. Now imagine how many hundreds of years we've been in North and South Central America working, being put to work on every Sabbath day. Think about that, Car.
God.
We've been out in the fields for 17, 18 hours a day picking cotton. There was a sister that had said that the slave masters worked us so hard that our muscles would be, ripped off of our bones. They'd be torn from our bones from exertion. You know what I mean? Overexerting our muscles. You know what I mean? From the time you're 16, 17 years old, you're put to work working 70 hours a week, working on every Sabbath day. A lot of us don't understand the judgment coming to Esau. They had, there was bombs alert over in Brooklyn, New York, because, they're warning the people of a bomb getting ready to hit the United States. That is justice. That is absolute justice. We're reading that one man got put to death for working on the Sabbath. Our oppressors have hundreds of years to pay for. And Christ said, return to them double. They have thousands of years to pay for. They have thousands of crimes to pay for. Keep reading.
God, if I may add, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
The wickedness and deception of the white man to change the Sabbath day.
Khan.
And with most people, they get the wrong day off, and they're in worship of, the white man's God.
That's heavy, priest. That's so heavy. You know what I mean? I totally forgot about that because I've been in the truth a couple years now. It's normal to me to keep the Sabbath on a Saturday. But a lot of people out in the world, they're out there thinking the Sabbath day is Sunday. You know what I mean? They're putting full days of work on Saturday. The crimes, that this oppressor has to pay for is out of this world. You know what I mean? It's only righteous, like it says in the book of Zechariah, that a nuclear bomb destroys this place. All right, keep reading.
Khan out of Wakan, verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 38, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
The borders of their what? Their what?
Their garments.
Their t-shirts.
Their garments.
Their underwear.
Their garments.
Their garments. Keep reading.
Khan. Throughout their generations.
This was a commandment from the Lord. That when you put on your garment, your priestly attire, you understand, your work clothing for the Lord, that you put fringes on your garment. You know what I mean? You don't have to walk out here with a t-shirt and fringes on a t-shirt. This is not a garment. I work in construction. I remember being in downtown Toronto, working at a high-rise condo, and I seen a man from IUIC. Salakia, I can't even say brother because he could have been a Hamite. You know what I mean? And this man is at my job, and he pulls up with a t-shirt with fringes on his shirt. And all I could think about is, man, if you get that shirt caught in some, stud just hanging off the wall or some shit, you know what I mean? It's gonna tug you the wrong way. And Lord knows what kind of danger you're in because you got some, fringes dangling off of your shirt. You know what I mean? Like something General Hyman says all the time that, to all the people that don't know the Bible, you use the Bible to hurt people. You use the Bible to harm people. You don't understand what it's saying. Unless you get in the ISUPK, you're not going to understand this truth. You're not going to understand what is being said. Right? Keep going.
Khan out of Khan. And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue. Keep reading.
Khan, verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart or your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring.
And that's how we fall into sin. When we go after the lusts of our heart. You know what I mean? You see something, you lust after it, and you go off doing your own thing rather than obeying the commandments of the Most High. You understand? So we had these beautiful garments. I mean, where we would put a fringes on the border of our garments, right? Where two things meet. We would put that fringe on the border of our garments. You know what I mean? It would just help remind us that we are holy. We are a holy people. We're separate from everybody else. You know what I mean? I remember the first time seeing the native Indians, wearing their clothing and their garments, and they got fringes all over their garments. And I looked at them like that is a different people. You know what I mean? I could visibly see there's something different about this people. You know what I mean? Not understanding that they were the children of God the entire time. You know what I mean? Wearing our beautiful clothing, our beautiful garments, our beautiful culture. All right? Let's drop that and grab the next 7 verses. I'll grab the next 7. Just for time's sake, I'm going to try to catch us up a little bit. All right. We're in the book of Numbers, chapter 15, and verse 40. There's Numbers 15 and verse 40 in the Hebrew. Lama Ein, Tazah, Zakarwa, Wa Aish Yatham, Ath Kal, Matazah, Wathya, Waha Yaya, Thama, Kwadashim, La'alaha Yakam. Verse 41. Anya Yahweh Alaha Yakam, Ashar, Hawa Taza'ath, Ya, Athakam, Matazarium, Laha Yawath Lakam, La Alahayam, Anya Yahweh Alahayakam. Verse number 16 and verse 1. Number 16 and verse 1 to verse 5. Wayakoka, Kwarak Ban, Yatazahar Ban, Kwahath Ban, Loya, Wadathan, Wa'abarium, Banya Alahayab, Wa'awan Ban, Palath, Banya, Rawaban, verse 2, Wayakwamwa, Lapanya, Masha, Wa'anashim, Mabanya Yasha'ala, Kamashim, Wama'athium, Nasha'aya, Aida, Kwaraya, Mawa'id, Anashia, Sham, verse 3, Wayakwahal, Al Masha, Wa Al Aharan, Waya Amarwa, Alahayam, Rabah, Lakam, Kaya Kal Haada, Kalam Kwadashim, Wabath Wakam, Yahweh, Wama, Dawa'ai, Dathana, Shawa Al Kwahal Yahweh. Verse 4. Wa Yashamai Masha, Wayapal Al Panyawa. Verse 5. Wayadabar Al Kwarak, Wa Al Kal, Idathwa, La Amar Bakwar, Wayadai, Yahweh, Ath Ashar Lawa, Wa Ath Ha, Quadawash, Waha, Parayab, Al Yawa, Wa Ath Ashar, Yabakar, Bawa, Yakwar, Yaba, Al Yawa. That's the end of the 7 verses.
This is Numbers chapter 15 and verse 40. That ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your God.
And be holy unto your God. The most important thing, Ka'ar, is that we be holy. You know what I mean? That word holy just means to be different. You know what I mean? And I remember asking this question to different Christians. It was something I could never understand, Ka'ar, is that how come Christians do everything that people in the world do? You know what I mean? Christians go to strip clubs, Christians smoke weed, Christians do lines of coke, they do every drug known to man. You know what I mean? They're out here, you know what I mean, selling underage women for sex. You know what I mean? Pimping women. Like, I have seen Christians do every evil thing on earth. And I guess, I don't know, they go to the church on Sunday and they go and pray and cry and get on their knees and speak in some baby language, whatever the hell they do. And they go back Monday and do the same shit. You know what I mean? There is nothing different from a Christian and somebody else in the world. They are all the same. So how could you be holy? You know what I mean? How could you call yourself holy and separate when you eat pork like everybody else in the rest of the world? You know what I mean? If it wasn't for, Captain Erica said this, if it wasn't for pork, weed, and sleeping with white women, you know what I mean? Every brother, every Black, Hispanic, and Indigenous brother would be in the ISUPK right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But because you refuse to give up weed, you just like everybody else in the world. There's nothing different, you know what I mean, from you and somebody in the world. Therefore, there's no way you could be holy. There's no way you could be different until you start living a life that is different from everybody else. And what I've noticed is every brother and sister in the ISUPK, we are different, Car. You know what I mean? I can see it. We are different from everybody else. And the things that we do are so strange to the world. You know what I mean? I had my son at the hospital, I think it was last week. You know what I mean? And they're asking him, when's your birthday? And my 7-year-old son is looking at them like, what the fuck is a birthday? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because he has no idea, you know what I mean, what it is to celebrate his birthday. He barely knows how old he is. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think I'm doing a disservice to my children because I don't know their ages and they don't know their age. You know what I mean? But we don't celebrate birthdays here, Car.
God.
And this shit is different. It is strange to the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing to see. You know what I mean? Because this doesn't exist in Christianity. It doesn't exist in Islam. You know what I mean? Don't think you Muslims are different. You know what I mean? I have a bunch of cousins that are Muslim. And I swore, you know what I mean? I remember some of my cousins, leaving Christianity and becoming Muslims. And the family looked at them like, oh my God, they're going to worship the devil.
Right.
And I remember seeing them and thinking like, oh, wait a minute. They don't eat pork anymore. Wait a minute. They look like they have a little discipline to them. And I'm looking at them like, okay, there's something different about being a Muslim than a Christian. And meanwhile, this whole time, you know what I mean? Both my cousins, one's a Crip, one's a Blood, you know what I mean? Selling dope for the Bloods, you know what I mean? Doing every other evil known to man. And I'm thinking in the world like, oh, they're different than Christians.
Right.
No, you guys all do the same foul shit.
God.
You know what I mean? There's nothing different about them, you know what I mean, than the rest of the world. And the Lord said, be ye holy unto your God. Be different from everybody else. Separate yourself. Be different. You know what I mean? That's what it means to be holy. Keep reading.
Khan out of Khan, verse 41. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God.
God. You know what I mean? And understand that the Lord our God, he is separate. He is different. He is holy. And he expects us to be the same. All right, keep reading.
Khan out of Khan, number 16 and 1. Now Korah, the son of Izhar, and the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dothan and Ibaram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the sons of Peleth, the sons of Reuben, took men.
So right here, you're reading about a family lineage. We read this all throughout the Bible. You know what I mean? Don't let people tell you that this book is a fairy tale. These are our historical records. Okay, always remember that. This is our historical records. And it says in the book of Isaiah that, read from the book of the Lord. And that, I'm paraphrasing, no other book has met its mate. You know what I mean? This is the only book that Blacks, Hispanics, and Indigenous need. You want to know your history, you want to know about your family, your ancestors, pick up the Bible and read it. You're reading about your uncles, your aunties, your great-grandparents. Okay? This is the book that we're reading. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan. Verse 2. And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown.
And what you'll see in the Bible is many times we're reading about, important people, in our family history. You know what I mean? Everybody that was just listed, they were listed for a reason. You understand? Everything in the Bible is in here for a reason. We haven't listed every single Israelite known to man in this book, or ever known to man. We're reading about men of renown. You understand? That's why you see things like the book of Ruth and the book of Esther. You know what I mean? To think that they're not Israelites is absolute insanity. These are important people among the children of Israel. That's why they have a book in the Bible. That's why their names are written down in history. All right, keep reading.
Khan, Salagi? Let who? Shaiwan. Khan. Oh, Mashai. Go ahead, Mashai.
Shalom, how about Shemashah?
Yeah, Bashir Shabbat.
That's heavy what just.
Salaki, Adawan, you're breaking out a little bit. I don't know if there's a better mic.
Yeah, we're getting it now.
Come on, sir.
Let's try this one.
Probably gotta get closer, sir.
All right. That's heavy. Just saying it 100% true. Sure, we're to be separate. We have the Bible so that we can have instructions of what to do. Now, the reason your families are is because they were introduced to the Bible by somebody who should never have had the Bible, and that is those Edomites, those oppressors. Remember, I believe it's the same way in Canada, England, America. If you're going to be this thing called a preacher, then you have to go to school. And the only ones that's teaching it is the enemy, is our oppressor. That's what I wanted to bring out. Salakia, the door was open, and I'm sitting here on Shema.
Khan. Yeah, Salakia, what my other one said was so heavy. You know what I mean? That's the reason why there's so much confusion on this Bible. You know what I mean? It's been in the hands of a people, you know what I mean, who have no business reading it, who have no business teaching it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what Psalms 149 and 19 says, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and commandments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any other nation. You know what I mean? If you are not a child of Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, there is no way you could understand this book. There's no way you could understand these records. It's not for you. It wasn't written to you. You know what I mean? I don't care what race of people you are. If you are outside the nation of Israel, you're just going to cause confusion on this Bible. You know what I mean? That was such a heavy point. Let's keep reading, Car.
Verse 3. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord.
Don, and this is what those you know, but I got to think of a kind word to say. You know what I mean? I got to change the way I refer to them, because I would like to call them LGBTQ Israelites. You know, they sit here and say, they look at Commanding General Yohana like, you know, why have you taken, you know, all this upon you? You know what I mean? They want to say that this is too big of a job for one man. You know what I mean? That's the spirit of Israel. That's how you know this is us. You know what I mean? If you're really paying attention and in tune with these scriptures, you can see every story, you know what I mean, recorded in our history playing out today. Why? Because there is no new man under the sun. We are all the same spirit. We have been here before. You know what I mean? There were fake Israelites 4,000 years ago. There's going to be fake Israelites today. You know what I mean? What does the New Testament say? Paraphrasing, not everybody who, you know, says they're Israel is of Israel. You know what I mean? That is not a new thing. Go ahead, Car.
I just wanted to add, if I may.
Like,
you see every other nation, when they got a leader, they get behind them. Like Trump has a cult following. I mean, they willing to die behind their leaders, man. But it's only us when, you know, when we see the Lord has chosen a man, it's only us where, you know, envy rise and jealousy rise, and they want to be like, you know, the man that's chosen of God.
That's so heavy, Car. And this is why when we read these records, we should understand that we're reading a story of things to do and of things not to do. You know what I mean? Like every pitfall that has happened to Blacks, Hispanics, and Indigenous, it's in our history records. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We have stories about, you know, how to be a good husband, how to be a good wife, how to be a good brother, how to be a good sister. You know what I mean? How to be a good employee, how to be a good boss, how to run a nation. You know what I mean? How to, you know, who to vote for, who when not to vote. And we have every story in our records. You know what I mean? To know what we should do and what we should not do. And that's why the ISUPK is so valuable, because under Commanding General Yohana, he knows every story in this book. He knows every pitfall. You know what I mean? You get in the ISUPK, you'll hit a point where, you know what I mean, you'll stop questioning, you know, the men above you. You'll just say, Khan Adawan Khan. You'll call your camp leader and say, should I do this with my wife? Should I do this with my brother? And he will tell you, he will give you an order, and understand it's for your protection. It's for your safety. Because we know these stories, we know the pitfalls. You know what I mean? Council is one of the pillars of ISUPK. You know what I mean? It's so important and so valuable, because we're getting counsel from, you know, brothers who have been there, done that. You know what I mean? Know every situation known to man. Like you've been in a marriage for 10 years. There's a brother in this school who's been married for 50 years. You know what I mean? And he knows the story of this Bible and what to do in every situation. So when you get counsel from that man, just say Khan Adawan Khan. You can put your trust in that man. He's there to watch over your soul. like the book of Hebrews said. All right, keep reading.
Verse 4. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face.
He fell upon his face because he's like, oh, here we go again. You know what I mean? These damn Israelites, these hard-headed, stubborn, stiff-necked Israelites just don't get it. Keep going.
Verse 5. And he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his.
He will what?
Who are his.
He will show who are his. That's why Christ said, if any man try to perform a miracle, you know what I mean, or lightly speaking evil of me, he will not be able to perform that miracle. We don't have to worry about fake Israelites. We don't have to worry about the Christian church. We don't have to worry about Islam. You know what I mean? There is no miracle out there that they're going to perform. You know what I mean? We don't have to worry about them. The Lord will show who's his. We'll see in the end who belongs to the Most High and who doesn't. Keep reading.
And who is holy and will cause him to come near unto him, even whom he have chosen.
He has what?
Whom he have chosen.
Whom he hath chosen. Because the Most High has a sheep, and his sheep hear and know his voice, and they follow him. You understand? You're in the ISUPK today. You were in the truth in your past life. You know what I mean? Scripture says the spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? The Lord hath his chosen people. The Lord has always had a chosen that listen and follow him and obey him. And the Lord will reveal who's his. Keep reading.
Even him whom he have chosen will he cause to come near unto him.
And that's how we found this truth. Because we heard something and we followed. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, Ka'ar, but I've heard 20 different Israelite groups. You know what I mean? And I'll pair them with the Christian church. I have heard from, 300 different pastors, you know what I mean? And there was something off about every single one of them. God. And then one day, I heard Captain Mashak watching a YouTube video, you know what I mean, cussing out some devils, and I started laughing. You know what I mean? I heard Captain Mashak for the first time, and I was dying laughing, saying, who is this man using the Bible like this, saying this to this people? And I came home every day after work listening to the ISUPK. Stop watching TV, stop watching everything else, because I wanted to hear more, of brothers out in the street speaking the word of God. You know what I mean? And as time went on, I just kept listening to different things, and there was nothing that pulled me in but the ISUPK. You know what I mean? I had to be here. And that's the story of every brother in this school. You know what I mean? We heard something and we came. You know what I mean? His sheep hear his voice, and we answer the call. And that's why we're here. You understand? Let's drop that. We're going to go back into the Hebrew. I'm going to grab the next 7, Ka'ar, and then I'll get you to get the Hebrew after that.
Come.
Right. So we're in the book of Numbers, chapter 17, chapter 16, and verse 6. Za'ath Aishawa, Kwa Kawa Lakam, Makath Watha Kwarak, Wakal, Idatha Wa, verse 7. Wathan Wa, Baham Ash, Washa, Yamai, Al Yahan, Quatarath, Lapanya Yahweh, Makar, Yaha, Ha Ayash, Ashar, Yabakar Yahweh, Hawa'ah, Ha Quadawash, Rabbah, Lakam, Banya, Loya, verse 8, Waya Amar Masha al Kwarak Shamai Wa Na'a Banya Loya. Verse 9. Hama'aith Makam Kaya Habad Yallah Al Yaha Yasha'Allah Athakam Ma'aidath Yasha'Allah Lahakwar Yaba Athakam Al Yawa La'ibad Ath Ibadath Mashakam Yahweh Wallah Imad Lapanya Ha'adai Lasharatham. Verse 10. Wayakorab Athak Wa'ath Kal Akyaka Banya Loya Athak Wa Bakwash Thama Dam Ka Hana. Verse 11. Lakan Atha Wakal Idathak Hana Idium Al Yahweh Wa Aharan Maha Hawa'a Kaya Da Lawan Wa Al Yawa. Verse 12. Last verse. Wa Ya Shalak Masha La Kwara'a La Dathan Wa La'ab Yaram Banya Ala Hayab Wa Ya Amar Wa La'a Na Ilah. That's the end of the 7 verses.
This is number 16 and 6 in English. This do take you censers, Korah and all his company. Verse 7. And put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doeth choose, he shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi.
You know what I mean? We don't got to stress out who the priests of the Most High are. You know what I mean? These are the men that the Lord has chose. And he will show you who is different. You know what I mean? Like I said before, Ka'ar, you look at these brothers in the ISUPK, you will see there's something different about them. You know what I mean? I can look at my Adawan Masha, I can look at you, Ka'ar, and I can look at a man walking down the street, and you guys are nothing alike. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourselves. You know what I mean? The clothes you wear, everything you do is different. You understand? We are different. We are holy. Keep reading.
Khan out of Khan. Verse 8. And Moses said unto Korah, Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi. Verse 9. Seemeth it be a small thing unto you that the God of Israel have separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to him. To bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
God, this is a small thing for the Lord to do. You know what I mean? For the Lord to choose who his priests are. For the Lord to choose who was set up to follow him. You understand? That nonsense that Christianity taught, that the Old Testament is something different from the New Testament, is absolute garbage.
Right.
You understand? Like Christ said that he had a chosen people in the New Testament. The Most High said in the Old Testament he had a chosen people. You know what I mean? And that river runs through the entire Bible. It flows throughout the entire book. You know what I mean? Don't let anybody tell you differently. You understand? This is how you can tell where the house of the Most High is. Christ told us to beware of false prophets. You can tell them by their fruits. Just look at what the fruit of the ISUPK. Read the Bible, read the book, look at all the stories and see, are we different than everybody else? You know what I mean? Is there something different that we produce in the ISUPK that is different from every other person claiming to be a man of God? We'll see. We'll find out. Keep reading.
Khan out of Khan. Verse 10. And he have brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee. And seek ye the priesthood also? Verse 11. For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord. And what is Aaron, that ye murmured against him? Verse 12. And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, we will not come up.
One second, please. Hey, y'all got to be quiet, man. Come on. Yeah, so Salakia, you know what I mean? And just basically, just to sum it up, same thing I was saying before, right? The Most High has his chosen. And for other Israelites to sit here and start, murmuring against the Most High, you know what I mean? This is why we stay destroyed as a people. You know what I mean? Because we continually sin against the Most High, right? ISUPK will tell you, watch your damn mouth. Watch what you say. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Watch what you think. You know what I mean? We got to be mindful of the things we think and be mindful of the things that we say. Because if you're sitting here conspiring against the men that the Most High have chosen, you're conspiring against Commanding General Yohana, looking at him like, oh, it's too much for you to be in charge of the whole nation. What do they say, Ka'ar? I've heard something about, Commanding General Yohana puts himself second to Christ.
God.
You know what I mean? That is how the Bible has always been.
Right.
There is one man in charge. To think that, the Lord is going to do something different, you know what I mean? You're out of your mind. And to sit there and talk shit against Commanding General Yohana, the Lord is going to destroy you. You know what I mean? All we have to do is sit here and watch it. You know what I mean? How many stories of brothers have I already heard who have been put to death? You understand? COVID came and hit the earth. The brothers in the ISUPK were perfectly fine. Why is your leader dead? You understand? We will see who the Most High is with. Keep reading. Or is that the end of the 7 verses?
That's the end of the 7 verses.
Okay, Khan, go ahead and get the next 7, Car.
Khan out of Khan. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 13 in the Hebrew. Hama'at kaya ha'a layath nawa ma'arataza zabath kalab wadabash laham ya thanawa bama dabar kaya the shah thara I layat nawa gama hasha thara. Verse 14. Apa la'ah al arataza zabath kalab wadabar salagi wadabash haba ya'ah thanawa watha thun Lanawa, Na Kala, Nakalath, Shaddah, Wakar, Wakaryam, Ha'ayan, Ha'ayanya, Ha'a, Nashayam, Hahayam, Thanakwar, La'a, Na'Allah. Verse 15. Wayakar, Lamashah, Ma'adah, Ma'ad, Waya'ah, Wa'amar, Salakia, Waya'ah, Mar, Al, Yahweh, Al, Thapan, Al, Manakatham, La'ah, Kama, Kama, War, Akkad, Mahum, Nashatayah, Wala'ah, Hara'ai, Thaya, Atha, Salakia, Ath, Akkad, Mahama. Verse 16. Waya, Wayamar, Mashah, Al, Qurak, Atha, Wakar, Idatham, Salakia, Idath, Ka, Hayawa, La, Panya, Yahweh, Itha, Waham, Wa'ah, Haran, Wa, Aharan, Masha, Salakia, Makar. Verse 17. Wakor Kawa, Ayash, Makad, Thathawa, Wana, Thatham, Al, Yahum, Kotorath, Waha, Kotabatham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Ayash, Makad, Thathawa, Kama, Shayam, Kamashiam, Wamathiam, Ma, Kath, Tha, Wa'ah, Thaha, Wa'ah, Ha'aran, Ayash, Makad, Thawa. Verse 18. Wayakwar, Kawa, Ayash, Makah, Thathawa, Waya, Thanawa, Al, Yahum, Ash, Wa, Yasha, Yamawa, Al, Yahum, Quatarath, Waya'a, Madawa, Pathak, Ahal, Mawa'id, Wamashah, Wa Aharon. Verse 19. Waya Quahal, Al Yahum, Qua Quarak, Ath, Kal, Ha'adah, Al, Pathak, Ahal, Maha'id, Wa Yara, Ka Bawad, Yahweh, Al, Kal, Ha'adah.
Most time Christ. That was an excellent job, priest.
The water, sir. In the English, this is number 16, verse 17. So like it, verse 12.
Verse
13.
I think it was 13.
Come. Verse 13. Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of a land that floweth with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness, except so like it.
Keep going.
Except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us.
No, so they're looking at Moses like, is it a small thing that you brought us out of the land of Egypt just to watch us die in the wilderness? Keep reading.
Verse 14. Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that floweth with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards.
So the blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous, they were not there yet. They were in the wilderness, and they're sitting there like, why did you take us out of Egypt for this bullshit? You know what I mean? And what we got to understand, as blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous, what makes you think you deserve that land? You know what I mean? First of all, you've been sinning since you were a baby. We just watched Moses, tell the congregation to stone a man for, doing servile work on the Sabbath, running his business on the Sabbath. Been sinning since we were a baby, and you think you're deserving of this land? Why don't you focus on proving yourself worthy? You know what I mean? The book of Amos says, paraphrasing, not to seek the day of the Lord because it is a day of darkness. And Amos asked, to what end is it for you? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to sit here, you want to sit here praying for World War III and the Most High to bomb this place. Meanwhile, what end is it for you? Are you looking at yourself as a man? Are you checking yourself as a woman saying, I am somebody worthy to receive this inheritance, to receive this land? You know what I mean? To make it to that great city? Are you worthy to get there? Why don't you focus on yourself? You know what I mean? Instead of sitting there complaining in the wilderness, why don't you focus on being a person worthy of making it to this land? Keep reading.
Khan out of a Khan. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up.
Keep reading.
Verse 15. And Moses was very wroth, and he said unto the Lord, respect not their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them.
You know what I mean? Again, what are you doing? what are you doing to receive this inheritance? Moses is looking at himself like, what did I do? I'm sitting here trying to obey the Most High. He told me to take you out of Egypt. He told me to go to Pharaoh, you know what I mean, and tell him to let us, serve our God in peace. You know what I mean? Moses is sitting there just trying to obey the Lord. What are you doing? You know what I mean? That's what we got to focus on. Keep reading.
Khan out of Khan, verse 16. And Moses said unto Korah, be thou in all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow.
Keep reading.
Verse 17. And take every man his censer, and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Lord every man his censer, 250 censers, thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer.
Keep going.
Verse 18. And they took every man his censer, and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. Verse 19. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
So Moses gave, Aaron and the priests an order to take a censer, light a fire on it, bring it to the congregation, and we're going to see what the Most High says. All right, let's grab the next 7 verses, Car.
I was a little bit more on that verse. Sir.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
And the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the congregation.
The glory of the Lord appeared unto the congregation. The Most High was about, to reveal, what it is he wanted to reveal to the people that obeyed him. You know what I mean? The people that took these censers and brought it to him. All right, go ahead and read the next 7 verses in the Hebrew.
Khan, this is number 16 and 20 in the Hebrew. Wayad Debar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Wa'al, Aharon, La Amar, verse 21. Hadabar, Lawa, Mathawak, Ha'id, Ha'aidaha, Za'ath, Wa Akowa, Akoha, Itham, Ka Ragai, verse 21. So like it, verse 22. Wa Yapa Lawa Al Panah Yahum Waya Wayamar Shalakia Wayamarwa Al Allah Laha Lahaya Ha'ara Rakath Lakal by Shar Ha Ayash Akkad Yakata Wa'al Kal Ha'adad Tha Tazab Kwa Salaki Tha Quatazapa, verse 23. Waya Dabar Yahweh Al Mashah La Amar, verse 24. The bar, Al, Ha'adad, La Amar, Ha'alawa, Ma, Sabayab, La, My Shakan, Harak, Dathan, Wa Banyar, Wa Bar Yaram, verse 25. Wa Yaquam, Masha, Wala Yaka, Al, Dathan, Wa Abar, Wa Abarium, Wa Yelaka, Wa Yelakawa, Korah Yawa, Zakwayan, Zakwanaya, Yashar Al, Yashar Allah, Salaki. Verse 26. Waya Debar Al Ha'adah La Amar Sa'awar Warwa
Sawarwa.
Warwa Na'ah Ma'al Ahalaya
Aholia.
Aholia Ha Ana Shayam Ha'anashim Ha'ara Shayam Ha Rasha Ayam
Rashayam.
Rashayam Ha'al Ha Alaha Ha'alaha Wa'al Sagai Wa Bakal Aishar Laham Pan Tha Sapanya Sapanwa Bakal Kata'a Takata Salaki Taka'a Thumb, verse 27.
Most High in Christ. I think that was the 7. No? God, Most High in Christ.
Verse 20, this is number 16 and 20 in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, verse 21, separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment.
That I may what?
Consume them in a moment.
When the Lord destroys Babylon, you know what I mean? Separate yourself from this congregation. You know what I mean? Christ said, you know, those that do the will of my Father are my brothers, my sisters, my father, my mother. That is my family. When you come to serve the Lord, you are going to separate yourself from the world. And the Most High is going to consume them. That's one of the hardest things about being in the ISUPK, is that you are going to have to watch your loved ones die. The best you can do is warn them of the danger that's coming. Be a brother, sound the trumpet, let them know. If you do not stop eating this pork, the Lord is going to kill you. You know what I mean? And when that time comes, what are you going to do, Ka'ar? You're going to run back to your family? Or you're gonna separate yourself. You know what I mean? That's what we have to do. Keep reading.
Con out of Con, verse 22. And they fell upon their faces and said, O God, the God of spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation?
God, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? You understand? What did I just say, Ka'ar? Warn your family. You know what I mean? Let them know. Get in the ISUPK and learn to do your job. You know what? One of the first things that you're going to be told as an officer, you know what I mean? You now have a class to teach. They're going to tell you, get up on that podium. And I don't care if you prophesy to the wind, but start warning people. You know what I mean? Get on the podium and teach a class and tell your loved ones that what they are doing, they are going to be put to death if they don't stop. Because he was sitting here asking the Most High, shall one man sin and you be angry with all the congregation? Keep reading.
Con out of Con. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. Verse 25, and Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. Verse 26, and he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men.
Depart, I pray. You understand? Like this, if you're in the school, like you should be, you know, just heart-wrenched, you know, praying to the Most High, saying, you know, please, begging your family members, you know, or warning your family members to let them know if they do not stop sinning, they are going to be put to death. And as you warn them, understand you have to separate yourself from them. You know what I mean? Like the longer I've been in the ISUPK, the more I understand I want nothing to do with the people in the world. You know what I mean? I don't care how close of a family member or boy you were in the world. You know what I mean? Calling my best friend my brother since the age of 6. You know what I mean? Thinking of all the fuckery we did in the world. You get in this school, you better separate from that man. Because if you don't, you're going to sit in a prison cell with him.
God.
You know what I mean? You're going to be back doing whatever fuckery you were doing in the world. You know what I mean? You have to separate yourself. And that is a hard thing. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, you have somebody you've known for 40 years, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40 years. You know what I mean? Thinking that this is the greatest brother you've ever had. Then you find out, wait a minute, I can't live this life anymore. I got to change. Now you have to separate yourself. Right? Keep reading.
Con, if I may ask, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
That's the spirit that Christ came with when he said, you know, I came to set a man at variance.
Yeah.
He didn't come to bring peace. You know what I mean? But he came to separate us from the world. And that world will consist of your family members.
Yeah.
You know? But what's so heavy is that, you know, you get into the ISUPK, you have a whole new family. Like, you got a ton of brothers and sisters that's doing the things that is required of the Most High.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
yeah, that is the absolute perfect precept for this. You know what I mean? That to really understand, you know, what the Most High is saying. And to understand what he requires of us. You know what I mean? Serving the Lord is not an easy thing. You know what I mean? For some of us, it's going to be the hardest decision in the world, you know, to look your brother in the face and say, You know what I mean? I can't chill with you no more. You know what I mean? That strip club you want to go to, I can't go with you no more. That birthday you're going to, I'm not going to that shit. You know what I mean? That a lot of people will fall because they can't separate themselves from that wicked shit in the world. You know what I mean? It's a very hard thing to do, but that's what the Lord requires of us. To be holy, to be separate, and understand that there is something beautiful on the other side. You know what I mean? Like you brought up, you gain a new family. Everybody, you're Black, Hispanic, or Indigenous, get to the Lord's Passover. You know what I mean? Because when you get there, you are going to see thousands of brothers and sisters. You're going to see all your family that day. You know what I mean? All your cousins, your nieces, your nephews. You know what I mean? You may lose 10 nieces and nephews you had in the world. And you're going to get to the Passover and realize, wait a minute. These niggas got thousands of babies, car. You know what I mean? These brothers got 10 wives with 50 kids running around the fucking Passover. You got tons of family. And in this family, we don't molest each other.
Right.
We don't sell drugs to one another.
Right.
You know what I mean? This family is a family, that's worthy of having, worthy of us changing our lives to be a part of it. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful precept and insight you brought out, Car. Keep reading.
Khan out of Khan. Depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins.
Don't be consumed with their sins, because that's what's going to happen, Car. I promise you, I have seen it, Car. You're going to go back to these dumbasses in the world, and you are going to die. You know what I mean? What do they say? I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know how many times I've heard that before? You know what I mean? The only cousins I got that were locked up because, man, I didn't know my boy had a pound of coke in the dashboard. I didn't know he had it there. Nigga, why the fuck are you with him? Right. You know what I mean? You chose you chose that man as your brother. You chose that man as your friend. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you at least you knew he was doing something illegal, at the very least. You know what I mean? Like the Lord gave you those warnings and you just didn't take heed.
God. And in most cases, Salakia, you doing the same shit as him.
Right.
That's why you're with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so as you start, getting in this truth, that's the time where you start recognizing that, wait a minute, I'm different. I don't do the things that I used to in the world. That friend that I had in the world, we were only friends because we both like playing basketball and smoking weed. Now I don't smoke weed anymore. Separate yourself from that man. I pray you so that you don't get consumed with all those wicked men. Keep reading.
Verse 27. So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives and their sons and their little children.
Is that the end of the 7 verses?
All right, sir.
Come on. So with that, we're going to close out the Sabbath service. All right. Let's salute the scrolls, say the prayers, and close out.
Okay. Min Israel Majum. La Yasha Allah, it means to Israel. salute the scroll.
Y'all about to see me outside, bro. Yeah. See me out. Yahweh. Hashem. Bashem. Yahweh. Habasha. Barak. Yeah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabarak. Yeah. Serpent Yah. Aquadum, which means turn to face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwathka.
Malakothka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Warataza.
Rataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathan Lanawa.
Nathanawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Kal.
Kal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Wasalakanawa.
Kabwath Nawa.
Kabwathanawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kasalakanawa.
Kabwathinawa.
Kabwathanawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabayanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashayanawa.
Awashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwath.
Amalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Wahatha Parath.
Wahatha Parath.
Lawalamium.
Lawalayim.
Aman.
Aman. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is the power prayer in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kwashah.
Baba Kwashah.
Nathan Lanawa.
Nathan Lanawa.
Hakak.
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 Lara Pa'ah.
Lara Pa'ah.
Kal Makalah.
Kal Makalah.
Wakal Madawa.
Kal Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Tahar.
La Tahar.
Hamatazarium.
Hamatazarium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Hakwayam.
Hakwayam.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al Rakawath.
Al Rakawath.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Lagar Shan.
Garshan.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
This is the Bless Israel prayer in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayasharala.
Wahabayath.
Wahabayath.
Saparium.
Saparium,
Ba'ashim Yahushai,
Hashem Yahushua,
the water Aman,
Wada Aman, in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al Haharium,
Al Haharim,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Izaria,
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 Ma'ain,
Ma'aim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shamayam,
Shamayan,
Wa'arataza,
Wa'aratazah,
Al Yathan,
Ayathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Al Yanawam,
Al Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Zalka,
Al Yad,
Al Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Bala Yalah,
Bala Yalah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Bakal Rai,
Makal Rai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Tazaathka,
Taza'athka,
Wabawa'aka,
Wabawa'aka,
Ma'aitha,
Ma'atha,
Wa'aid Awalam.
Wa'aid Awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasharallah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore.
This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Damayalaka,
Al Damayamnika,
Al Thakarash,
Al Thakarash,
Al Thashakwat,
Wa Al Thashakwat,
Al
Al
Tayahana,
Kayahana,
Awayabika,
Awayabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan,
Wamashana Yaka,
Wamashana Yaka,
Nasha'awa,
Nasha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Imaka,
Al Amika,
Ya'arm Yamwa,
Ya'am Yawa,
Tawad,
Sawad,
Waya,
Waya,
Tayaitazawa,
Thaya Aitazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Takawa,
Wakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakiram,
Agoya,
Magorwa,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Shum Yasha'ala,
Iwad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'aitazawa,
Naya Aitawa,
Lab,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al Yaka,
Al Yaka,
Baryath,
Baryath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakawathwa,
Ahahoya,
Al-Hahari,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagarium,
Wahagariam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Imawam,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashath,
Palashah,
I'm Yashabia,
Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarwai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasayasa Ra'a,
Kasayasa Ra'a,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakor,
Banakor,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Bayanda Ra'a,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Aman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Jayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Nadiyamawa,
Nadiyadamu,
Ka'irab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazabah,
Wakazabak,
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 Wakatazor,
Wakatazor,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Kal Nasiyakama,
Kal Nasiyakamu,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amorwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarashah,
Naya Rashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ath,
Na'awath,
Nayawath,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahayah,
Alahaya,
Jayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Rakah,
Lapanya Rakah,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Taba'ira Ya'ira,
Naba Ira Ya'ira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakala Abba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Hariyam,
Harayam,
Kantharadama,
Kantharadatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasawapathka,
Wabasawa Pathka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Payaham,
Qualawan,
Qualawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wahabahoa,
Aid,
Id,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Wayadawa'a,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Aitha,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Badka,
Alyawan,
Ayawan,
Alkahar Rataza,
Al Kara Haratazah. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha Allah may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kizon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and like Zeb, yea, are their princes as Abba, and now Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fear their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
This is the blessings prayer in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Maya Aka'ala.
Wa Maya Laka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Alawapium.
Ha Saranyam.
House Arunium.
Hakwatazayanyam.
Aquatazayanyam.
Hakaya Yalyam.
Akaya Yoyam.
Waha Akwathian.
Waha Aquathium.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. The curse's prayer. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Listen to us now. Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, in the school, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, their court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Kamikaze, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the planet and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucer and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the world. Salaki. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you always. So be it. Sir. Are we going to close out the class? Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatham.
Yajmatah, Dismiss.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're